Whoopi Goldberg's own series, The View, is discussed. For some time now, there have been whispers circulating that Whoopi Goldberg would be leaving The View shortly. Though she's prepared to hang up her hat as an actress and talk show host, fans aren't exactly sure if she will be retiring from the show. Actually, a lot of viewers have noticed that Whoopi Goldberg seems to be bored when she appears on the show these days. Some followers say that she looks like she's there because she has to be there, not because she wants to be there. It appears that Whoopi Goldberg and the possibility of her own show were recently discussed by Joy Behar and Brian Teta, a producer of The View. Joy brought up the subject on her podcast, Dating Does and Don'ts, Unfiltered. The perspective talk about Whoopi Goldberg's own series. When they spoke on Joy Behar's podcast, they talked about a previous episode, a scene in which the actors and crew would play matchmaker. Brian and Joy discussed whether or not to revive the segment. They anticipated having a great time, but there was a problem for them. There wasn't really anyone on the View panel that Joy Behar could arrange dates with. In a technical sense, nevertheless, they were aware that one panelist was unmarried. They weren't really certain, though, that this was something she would pursue. Joy Behar draws attention to Whoopi Goldberg's unmarried status. She also believed that it would be entertaining for others to see Whoopi go on dates with possible suitors. Brian Teta believed Whoopi would never be amenable to doing something similar, even though he acknowledged that Joy was onto something. Whoopi Goldberg may seek her own television program if she was receptive to the idea. The two ultimately decided. They had a suspicion that home viewers would like an entire show where Whoopi sets people up on dates. Fans are aware that Whoopi Goldberg is currently unmarried. The actress and talk show host has actually stated quite clearly that she isn't particularly interested in dating. That does not imply, however, that she has never been interested in dating. According to Ranker, Whoopi actually has a fairly lengthy dating history. The actress wed Lyle Trachtenberg, David Clayson, and Alvin Martin 3 times in all. She spent 5 years, 2001 to 2006, in a committed partnership with Michael Visbal. From 1996 until 2001, she was also involved in a long-term relationship with Frank Langella. According to reports, Whoopi also briefly dated Timothy Dalton in 1991. Fans of The View are unsure if Whoopi would be amenable to her own dating TV series, given her present dating philosophy and her extensive history of relationships. The only possible exception would be if she didn't have to perform any dating because she was the show's host.